For more reaction, we are joined now by UDM leader General Bantu Holomisa. General, thank you so much for your time and, of course, for joining us on this all-important day, a moment of a profound loss for a lot of South Africans, but also a moment of celebration as many reflect on the life of the Archbishop. Just give us your initial reaction to news of his passing today.
Well, we mourn and celebrate the passing of Bishop Tutu. My condolences to his wife, children, and the family in general. This servant of God, who led from the front in promoting justice, must be celebrated indeed, and we must say thank you to him openly. He was a compass bearer of morality in this country. And how I wish that those who castigated him during his prophet speeches, where he was showing anger about the lack of service delivery to the people, would today understand that they are losing that power which God gave them in 94. And that Tutu warned them. And whoever will take over in 2024 onwards, we must make sure that we must never repeat the mistake of people who paraded as liberation stalwarts. Yet they were looting the state, the resources of the state. One asks himself now, where are the Tutus of this world today? Because some of those who were in the liberation movement or working with liberation movement seem to have been captured, either given ambassadorial positions or they are working in government, others are councillors. So the system has not only been corrupted within the political members of the ruling party, but it has permeated to even religious leaders. God help us. May his soul rest in peace.
Indeed, may his soul rest in peace. Now, General, in an earlier reflection that I had with the former public protector, Thuli Madonsela, I posed the exact same question to her. Where are today's crop of leaders that embody the ideals that the Arch embodied? And in response to that, she mentioned how as South Africans, we look too much to our political leaders for leadership. We ought to turn our focus and our attention to social leaders, to civil society leaders. There are other areas of society that can proffer up leaders, the likes of Archbishop Desmond Tutu. Do you agree with those sentiments? I mean, you speak of how it seems as though the likes of Archbishop Desmond Tutu are a rarity in our society today.
I fully agree with her. We must remember also that these are the religious leaders who helped me and nurtured me during the time I was in charge of Transkei government. These are the leaders who approached us to put a moratorium, for instance, on death penalty. And as a result of that, we saved many lives of political activists, which were sentenced to jail by the Matanzima regime. Unfortunately, as I've said, the civil society disappeared, and after 94, and they fell into the trap of being offered good positions by clever people who knew that in order for us to loot, we must make sure that we dismantle this power. So I fully agree with Mamutuli, but it's going to take us long. As long as we focus on the current tripartite alliance, thinking that it will take us out of this quagmire. We're wasting our time. Maybe there is a need to begin to talk about a new alliance which would include serious civil society and religious leaders and traditional leaders, as well as labor, not this what you are seeing.
But do South Africans still have an appetite for that kind of labor, that kind of work? A lot of South Africans entrusted, this country to political parties like the ANC and find themselves disappointed today. Very quickly, though, General, because we are needing to move on. But do you think that is still possible today?
Well, the public or the masses of South Africa are yearning for an alternative, and the alternative is there. All what is needed is to make sure that the power is contested by two strong political parties at the center stage. And you can't be strong if your party is not inclusive of other sectors of our society.
Right.
So that's why I'm talking about the need to discuss the possibility of having a new alliance whose aim would be to compete and improve the mess which has been caused by the current government.
Right. General, thank you so much. We are going to have to leave it there. That is UDM leader General Bantu Holomisa joining us there, helping us to reflect on the passing of the Archbishop.